When we talk about the original Uncharted trilogy, one clear image comes to mind: Nathan Drake, the modern-day adventurer who blends charm, humor, and danger across breathtaking locations. Released in 2011, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception was the final installment of the trilogy on the PlayStation 3, and it certainly aimed high. But looking back now, I have to admit it's the one I enjoyed the least. Let's be clear. Uncharted 3 is a great game. It's visually stunning, packed with epic moments, and polished to near perfection. But for a series that had constantly evolved with each installment, Drake's Deception felt like it was playing it safe. It doubled down on spectacle, but brought very little innovation to the table. So in this video, we'll explore why Uncharted 3 is still a fantastic action-adventure game, but also why, in my opinion, it's the least innovative entry in the trilogy. From cinematic ambition to shallow gameplay changes, and a story that hinted at depth but didn't fully commit. Let's take a deep dive into Uncharted 3, the game that impressed me, but didn't surprise me. Let's start with the good. Because make no mistake, Uncharted 3 is technically breathtaking. From the very first moments, the game oozes cinematic flair. We get a bar fight in London, a flashback to Nate's childhood in Cartagena, and a globe-trotting journey from Syria to France, Yemen, and the heart of the Rub al Khali Desert. Naughty Dog clearly wanted to up the ante. Each sequence is designed like a blockbuster set piece, the château burning down around you, a luxury cruise ship sinking mid-firefight, an explosive cargo plane crash in the desert. It's all pure visual spectacle. Gameplay-wise, things are smoother than ever. Hand-to-hand combat feels more fluid, with more environmental interaction. You can grab objects, push enemies into tables, and chain attacks in a more dynamic way. These tweaks make the moment-to-moment experience more immersive. But here's the catch. These are refinements, not innovations. The core mechanics, climbing, shooting, puzzle solving, remain largely unchanged from Uncharted 2. And while the game keeps throwing epic moments at you, they're built on a familiar formula. There's no equivalent to the surprise of the moving train in Uncharted 2. Instead, you get a set of wow moments that, while impressive, don't break new ground. It starts to feel like Naughty Dog was chasing spectacle for spectacle's sake, without introducing fresh ideas to push the genre forward. One of the promises of Drake's Deception was to dig deeper into Nate's character. The title itself suggested psychological exploration lies. Identity, deception. Who is Nathan Drake, really? Why does he chase myths? What is he running from? In theory, this could have been the most personal Uncharted yet. And to be fair, the game tries. We see a younger Nate in Cartagena. We learn how he met Sully. Their father-son dynamic becomes central. There's even emotional tension with Elena that hints at consequences for Nate's choices. But in practice, the game never fully commits to this introspection. These themes are introduced, then abandoned in favor of the next big explosion. It's as if Uncharted 3 wanted to be both a psychological drama and a Hollywood action movie, but couldn't choose. The result is a narrative that feels emotionally thin. Unlike Uncharted 2, where the story, pacing, and characters were tightly woven together, Uncharted 3 feels like it's juggling too many ideas. You want character growth but get interrupted by another crumbling building? Even the villains Marlowe and Talbot fall flat. They're mysterious, yes, but not threatening. Their secret society is underdeveloped, and their motivations vague. There's no real sense of danger, no antagonist as memorable as Lazarevich in Uncharted 2. So while Uncharted 3 aimed for emotional depth, it skimmed the surface. The setup was there, but the payoff never came. At the end of the day, the heart of any video game is how it plays. And in this area, Uncharted 3 feels safe. The shooting is serviceable. The climbing is responsive. The set pieces are huge. But none of it feels new anymore. What made Uncharted 2 so groundbreaking wasn't just its visuals, it was how seamlessly it integrated action into gameplay. The train level was a revelation. It moved, it shifted. You had to think and react in real time. In Uncharted 3, you get levels that look amazing, like the sinking ship or the plane crash, but the player agency feels reduced. The game increasingly favors scripted sequences. You're often more of a passenger than a player. The desert sequence is a perfect example. Nate wanders alone, delirious, dehydrated. It's visually stunning. But from a gameplay perspective, you're mostly just walking in a straight line. It's atmospheric, but shallow. Same with the cruise ship. It's incredible to look at the lighting, the water physics, the camera work, but the gameplay is mostly run, shoot, escape, again and again. There's a sense that Uncharted 3 prioritized visual storytelling over interactive design. And while it's still fun, it's also predictable. You know how it will play before it begins. For a franchise that once redefined action-adventure gaming, this safe approach is a little disappointing. Uncharted 3. Drake's Deception is a great game. Let's be clear about that. It's polished, cinematic, and full of jaw-dropping moments. It wrapped up the PS3 trilogy with style, and for many fans it remains a favorite. But for me, it felt like the first time Uncharted stopped evolving. It took no major risks, it didn't innovate. It refined what had already worked, but it didn't surprise me. Ironically, it's that sense of creative plateau that may have pushed Naughty Dog to try something entirely new with The Last of Us. And when they returned with Uncharted 4, they finally embraced the introspective, grounded tone that Uncharted 3 only flirted with. So, what do you think? Is Uncharted 3 your favorite? Or do you agree that it felt more like a beautiful remix than a bold sequel? Let me know in the comments, give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more deep dives into video game storytelling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.